The Chicago Bears lose to the Indianapolis Colts by the score of 21-16. The Bears are now 1-2 on the season. Boy, Caleb Williams went 33 for 52, good for 363 yards. He had 2 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. Threw the ball 52 times. That is a shit ton of passes for Caleb Williams. You don't mind the 52 yards, but the 16 points, that's the problem. It's paramount that the Bears run the football. We've been saying that for 3 weeks now. Bears ran the football, 28 carries, good for 63 yards. 63 yards. But the Colts, with Jonathan Taylor, who was a terrific back, and crew, had 150 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns for Taylor, and the Colts win the ball game. But you see, there is a problem with this offense, starting with the offensive coordinator, because I think that as much as Shane Waldron comes in with a lot of acclaim, he needs to get on the same page with his players to put them in the right position to succeed. Did you see the touchdown to Dunze and the touchdown to Cole Kmet? Just the way that the offense looked good, how there was in a rhythm. Now listen, I think that the blend of running the football and passing it is really good for a young quarterback, but 52 times, and you only get 16 points out of it, that's a bad formula right there. There's no reason why a rookie quarterback has to throw it that many times and then lose on top of that. That's not great. Shout out to the defense. The defense did all it could to be able to hold the Colts away and keep the Bears in the ball game. This could have been a victory for the Bears, but again, when you're inept offensively, this is what it looks like. This was a winnable game for the Bears, and they found a way to lose the ball game because it's on Shane Waldron. It's also on the players offensively as well. They have got to find the rhythm and get on the same page. How many times do I have to see Caleb Williams do loop-de-loops to try to avoid the rush? If you don't get that ball out in 2.5 seconds or less, you're going to get crushed. And how many different games do I have to see him throw the ball 20 yards beyond Roma Dunze for an incompletion? It's just like, this has to get better. Something else too, 7 straight plays at the line of scrimmage, at the goal line, and the Bears could not score. It ends up being a turnover, and the Colts get the football. You recall this, right? You're right there on the doorstep to try to score. You're in the shotgun. You run the ball into the wall over and over again, and then on 4th and goal, you can't get it in. Also, the timeout situation, same problems we had last year with the Bears as far as clock management, also not very good. Are you going to go for 2 or are you going for 1? You have to know that definitively. And the personnel got screwed up, and so they had to call a timeout there. Just little things like that holds a football team back. Give me your comments below. What did you think of the game with the Bears and the loss to the Colts? It's not all on coaching. It's on everything. It looked unorganized, and 52 passes. We haven't seen that in years with the Bears. And 16 points out of it? That's not a winning formula. How's this offense going to get better? Last week we talked about the line. He had 4 sacks, the Colts, sure. But the other thing is that when is the offense going to get on the same page and be able to get the ball down the field? Winnable ball games that they lost in Indianapolis.